Hey Aries, welcome to the Forgiving Tarot. This is your mid-October reading for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs. Do check out your placements to get a message that most resonates with you. I'm not telling you what to do. The Oracle's not telling you what to do. Ultimately, you have free will. Therefore, you make the best decision for you and those involved. If you're cross-watching, or you yourself, Aries, feel that the roles are in the reverse, please reverse them. Take what applies and leave what doesn't. It's a general reading, not a private reading, so it may resonate, may not resonate. Please be aware of that. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating. It is greatly appreciated. Oh, the Death card, but it fell in the reverse. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. You might have Scorpio in your chart. But the Death card in the reverse is could be a delay in changes, but it could also be a lack of change, of a transformation. But from the cards that I was seeing while I was shuffling, there seems to be something that you're stressing over. I should have just done a collective read because all the readings seem to be the same. Well, most of them. Something that you're stressing over, Aries. But a part of you has felt maybe like a little bit of ups and downs in regards to how you're feeling. All right, Aries. You have the Hierophant, which can represent a long-term relationship, a marriage, because it represents contracts. Could be, if it's in regards to work, it could be a company, a corporation, things of this nature. The Hierophant can also represent our beliefs, our morals, religious points of views. Maybe even like an aspect of spirituality, but the activities, like what we do with that. So what we've learned from it, if that makes sense. Because the Hierophant is a teacher. All right. Currently, you have the Two of Pentacles, things up in the air. So if you know the Rider-Waite deck, the Two of Pentacles, there's ups and downs. So interesting that I said that before. I don't know if you're trying to keep things balanced, because if you notice here, she has these two pentacles that she's trying to balance up in the air, but she's also standing on top of a seesaw. Any little move is going to throw her off. Any little move, these pentacles are not going to be aligned, basically. So, oh my goodness. And look at the cat. He's literally, I know it's a little bit on the blurry side. Can't really fix it. But he's literally going to jump on this. This is going to throw her off balance. But is she prepared for that? She's not really looking. But is she seeing him through her peripherals? Is she prepared? Is she aware of this? Or is she too focused on trying to keep this like straight? I don't know. We'll see. What's the challenge? The Six of Wands. Victory, success, attention, recognition, a win. For some of you, you're putting effort into something that is, that either just keeps going up and down, and you're putting your attention into something for it to align properly. And maybe the challenge here, or the issue, is the lack of feeling like you're winning, or maybe being recognized for something. I don't know. And you have the Page of Swords in the foundation. So the Page of Swords could represent that somebody is watching, because he does kind of represent the spy of the tarot deck, the stalker or whatever. But he also represents communication. It's very quick, very witty communication. He's a little bit of a, because it's a page, so it's a student. Could be a little bit of a little trickster kind of individual. But this could even be waiting to see something. Okay, whatever, we'll see. You have the Four of Cups in the past, feeling dissatisfied, bored, feeling like, I don't know if I want something else. I don't know if I want a new phase in this. I don't know. There's a little bit of a focus on something that isn't even making you feel that happy. And on your mind, you have the Five of Swords, which could be a card of self-sabotage, a card of mind games, feeling defeated, feeling like somebody has a different agenda. They don't have your best interest in mind. So on your mind, this, you know what this almost looks like? It's almost like doing some sort of work and still resenting, or resenting somebody behind the scenes or something like this. Now, for some of you, you might feel like you can't trust, because the Five of Swords is a lack of trust as well. Either it's a person or you're not trusting the situation. We'll see. Your outcome is the Four of Pentacles, which is a card of, in a negative sense, greedy, but it is also a card of like holding on to something, saving, holding tightly. Let's take out an oracle card. Hello. Well, most likely it is a love reading, but it doesn't, you don't have to apply it to love. It could apply to anything. Soulmate, soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. All right, let's take a look. What is this Hierophant here? The Four of Wands could absolutely be a marriage. Now, Four of Wands can also represent the sense of security, of belonging, and home. It is also like a celebration, but a big celebration, like a homecoming or a wedding, things of this nature. The Ten of Swords. Okay, so there's been some sort of suffering here, whether you feel backstabbed, whether it was something that was always happening. This is something that is not new, is what it looks like to me. And it's interesting because in this deck, she's not dead. There's still a part of her that is reaching for this broom to go after this individual that's running away. And then you have the Five of Pentacles. So it could be a financial struggle, feeling left out in the cold, a sense of lack, not having enough. But the Five of Pentacles normally could be. The Five of Pentacles is normally a card of, there's individuals outside, they're cold, they look like they don't have enough. There's a bit of a struggle here, but there is a safe haven. There is an opportunity to be warm, to get out of this cold. Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So there's a lot of stress and anxiety here. It could go vice versa. So a situation that is, obviously there's some sort of struggle here. Could even be a situation that ended and now there's a financial struggle. Let's see. What is this? The Two of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. The Seven of Swords. The Queen of Cups. And the Knight of Pentacles. That's interesting. Aries, I feel like there's almost like something that you might be avoiding, because the Seven of Swords can be a card of deception, but it is also a card of avoiding. So like a card of running away. It could also represent someone who is being sneaky and strategic with something. But to me, it almost feels like a card of avoidance. So it could be avoiding feelings with the Queen of Cups, or feeling a particular way, or nurturing a situation. And then the Knight of Pentacles, but still going along because of the practicalities of it. I think there might also be a little bit of an up and down. Maybe you're deceiving yourself. Maybe you're trying to convince yourself like, for example, if you have a lot of emotions towards someone, but they hurt you, it could be that you're trying to convince yourself of like, okay, you know what? I don't have that many emotions for this individual because they've hurt me too much, but deep down inside you do. Now, I don't know. That's what it feels like to me. I could interpret it in another way, but this is kind of what it feels like. Six of Wands. You have the King of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Ace of Wands. So somebody here with this King of Pentacles is really thinking about their security, what they can provide, maybe even thinking about a commitment. Because the King of Pentacles is about the finer things in life and very grounded, earthly. It is Taurus. And then you have the Hermit, which is another earth card, Virgo energy. And it's about introspection. Kind of like avoiding other people and going within. There might be even some sort of isolation period or keeping to oneself. And then the Ace of Wands, like a spark, an idea comes about. But that's representing the card of the challenge, the Six of Wands. Because there's a little bit of a struggle here, maybe even like arguments, drama going on. The challenge is almost, I don't know if it's like taking some time to oneself and then becoming re-energized or gaining the passion to move forward with something. There's a little bit of that. It almost feels like a stagnancy. 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. It almost feels like there's, I don't know if passion is lost or a little bit of like joy in the situation is lost. Okay, let's keep going. So for the Page of Swords, you have the 2 of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the 9 of Pentacles. Aries, I still feel like there's a little bit of still this interest of what's going on in regards to this connection or another person, because the 2 of Cups is here. And the Page of Swords is somebody who watches. So there's a little bit of a curiosity there. For some of you, there is a bit of like, oh, you know what, forget this. I don't want to think about this. I'm going to go and just like live my life, enjoy my alone time, right? 9 of Pentacles, focus on my money, on my well-being, etc. But it doesn't take away from the Page of Swords, which is somebody who is like, what's going on? How are they doing? There's a little bit of a peak of interest here. Do they have somebody else? I don't know. Or what are they thinking? Are we going to get back together? It could be a multitude of things. It's just the Page of Swords is normally somebody who's curious. Anyway, you have the 2 of Wands flipping out here, which is about seeing the bigger picture, having the world in your hands, and making a decision what your next move is. The Temperance card, Sagittarius energy, which is patience, and there's the Ace of Pentacles. So in the past, there could have been some sort of decision here. I'm going to be patient with the situation. I'm going to wait to see if anything is going to come out of this, if this has the potential to grow. But in the past, it seems like there was a little bit of dissatisfaction, or like, what's the word I'm looking for? A disappointment. For some of you, there might have even been the thoughts of advancing this. So if this is about a relationship, there could have even been talks about like becoming more serious, of moving in or getting married or something like this. But with the 4 of Cups, it's almost like it really didn't follow through. Now, if it did follow through, there was maybe thoughts of like, was this the right decision? I don't know. What is this 5 of Swords? Ten of Pentacles, 8 of Swords. Wow, and the Lovers. Like I said, this is still circling in your mind. There's still thoughts about this. There could have even been like moments where it's like, but why? Why did this happen? Why did this person do this way? Why do they treat me this way? Why did they do something, where I couldn't trust them? Or why did they do this? And I feel defeated when there was just so much goodness here already. This is almost like the Pisces reading had a little bit of similar cards here. I think, though, they had the Two of Cups, Devil, Ten of Cups. And over here you have the Ten of Pentacles, which is something that's long lasting, something that's abundant, something that lasts the test of time. But then there's the Eight of Swords, feeling trapped in the mind, and feeling stuck, really, more in the mind kind of thing. This is like a prison cell. And then the Lovers. For some of you, this is a family situation. Or something like that is involved. And then you have the Lovers, which is about a choice, but it is also a soulmate connection. Look at the first card that came out, the first oracle card. For some of you, it's like thinking like, what, this is becoming or has become a shit show, but I feel that there's more. Why isn't that happening? Yeah, the Ace of Cups. So it could be a new beginning in love. Same person, new person, I don't know. Oh. The Hanged Man, which is about seeing things from a different perspective. It is also about gaining awareness, self-awareness, but it is also a card of feeling stuck. And the Seven of Cups. You're still stuck on the past. There is no other, it's very obvious. You're still stuck on the past. Some of you have new options. Some of you even might have new love. But you're still holding on to the past. Now, others of you, it's just an opportunity to see things from a different perspective, or to get unstuck. But for some of you, feeling like you're making yourself confused. So let's say you're thinking about a situation here and you're like, no, I already feel a certain way. But keep going back and forth, almost like confusing yourself. Because the Seven of Cups can represent confusion. Not knowing what to do, what to choose. For some of you, you're not even open to a new opportunity, whether it's with said person or other options. Let me see here. Love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, attraction. Healing heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. No, that doesn't necessarily mean that that's arrogant. I mean, it could be that that you were. Then you have healthy choices, making healthy choices in love, in life. Self-love, self-care, being happier. For some of you, Aries, this situation helped you to either stand up for yourself or put up some sort of boundaries. There could have been a dynamic where there was just this constant push and pull. And maybe you kept going along with it. Maybe you kept giving the benefit of the doubt or chance after chance. For some of you, you might be with somebody new and you think that this person is displaying the same types of behaviors or characteristics of person of the past. Ugh, I need to end this in a different way. I mean, the oracle cards that came out seem pretty positive. For some of you, you're just completely closed off. Point blank, period. And for those of you who are not closed off, you're not accepting less. And the good thing is that maybe this was something that you learned from this pain. Because maybe you were constantly accepting less. I don't know. Yeah, thank you. Oh, JR. I haven't seen you in a while. Or were you here in a different live? All right, so you have the Knight of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, and the Tower. For some of you, there is an opportunity, like if you still feel love, and this is about a reconciliation, there is an opportunity to rebuild things. I would say here. You have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio with the King of Cups showing up. I'm going to leave it there. Others of you, if this is not about a reconciliation, it's about healing from the past, okay? You might be skeptical about other options. But there is another opportunity here if you're looking for something new. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there, Aries. Where's your Virgo reading? I did Virgo October. I just started the mid-month readings. If you resonated with a reading, I may or may not do another reading. If you resonated, let me know down in the comments down below. Be sure to hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll catch you guys next time. Yeah, you're going to have to... I mean, I kind of fixed the home page. So it's easier to find the recent videos. So you have a good weekend too. Thank you. So I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.